Last episode we got promoted. We became the best. The white shoe slayer. Oh. Craziest man.
Hey lady, get out of the road!
Lady, get out the road. Hang on, did we have subtitles on?
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Goodness sake. How on, buddy?
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case.
Let's
Great
go.
people will let us know in
He's
good
good
time.
looking for police.
It's good looking for a black officer. I know.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
105 North Avenue.
Come on, buddy. You're such a lazy.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to sing.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
No, Phelps, all these arrests and the racket are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base. That guy there will lead us up.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead man. We're used to seeing them. You're the gig when you work in homicide, Phelps.
It is lovely. Nice, hot massage. Wait.
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
A, B, C. Right. Can we have a look at your hand? No jewelry. door. No, I did not ask for the hand.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Is that it? Can I? No. 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 Okay. What have you found? Cigarette.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Well, you never know. No. Nothing.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Must have been good.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Let's double check. There's money here, look.
Nothing significant.
Especially that.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
So, where's that phone box?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
Thank you. Much obliged. Let's get our Lamborghini and let's go over. Making sure that works.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
It's the bus driver, look. Fuck out my way, man. Alright, let's go. Oh, shut up. Wrong way, didn't I? No. Superior laundress of the fires.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
What was it again? Fuck. Hang on a minute. Clues. F1, F1363. F1363.
What now?
What's the number? Our victim's there in the book. Look her up.
Was this it?
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Double check. Let's do that. Let's check our house. Come on, buddy. I don't want to get a ticket.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Here we are. LAPD, open the door.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Do I turn your
Do
oven?
you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
Wife?
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
Oh, this is so sad.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
Need to check if she was a regular.
Yeah. What about this lovely picture?
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
That is it. Okay.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Well,
Optimistic, Cole.
well, it's better to look round.
Doesn't tell me anything.
There's a little badge. Ah. They look the boats.
If you'd excuse me, ladies. So she went out without her handbag?
Of course she's not gonna go out.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Okay.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Yeah. Very smart girl, isn't she? Okay.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Muddy boots. Haven't got him. Have a dog.
I doubt it.
Oh, really, never know. Why has he got parts of a fish?
Seems irrelevant.
Right, let's check.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Just double checking. Aha, so it just went.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am. For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. There can't be anyone who knew her.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
And?
I was playing pinochle with some of the guys. Teresa had a few belts too many. She said she wanted to go out dancing.
Mr. Terrelson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Terrelson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, Lars.
And you're the perfect husband, I suppose.
If Bobby Ross doesn't confirm your story, we are going to come back here and pick you up. This doesn't look good, Lars.
Come on, sweet cheeks.
Appreciate your time, sir.
Do I look for something?
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Either.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Uh-oh. Is there a car around here? I don't think this is.
Phelps!
Yeah, I noticed that.
There's no way.
Five charges en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central?
tell I'm a bad driver. Radio. Wow. You drinking? I'm only drinking water, mate. Right.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. You know, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
That cherry pie was delish.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Okay.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
You've never served him?
Not a chance. By the sound of it, he's the type of bum you send packing right when he walks through the door.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
She was murdered, Benny. Brutally murdered. If you like this lady, you should give us something.
You telling me I'm not cooperating? Watch it, pal.
You want us to catch the guy, sir. We need information, not cute answers and delaying tactic.
I do my best, goddammit. What do you want from a guy?
Any of your regulars know the broad?
Ask him yourself.
LAPD, keep your seats, boys. This won't take a second.
You can't let the son of a bitch get away.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
LAPD, what are you running from, sir?
Come on, we got a ride. Get in and drive.
Sir, I'm gonna have to take your vehicle.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
Well, what do you want me to fucking do? Oh, for fuck's sake. When has Wood been so... I see him.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Come on. Quick, put him out. Put him out!
Give it up! LAPD! Name?
Richard Bates. What is it you want?
I'll ask the questions. Firstly, why did you run?
I don't mix with cops if I can help it.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Ah.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man.
Thank you.
Can I slap you so hard?
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
At car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station, now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
You see our taxi anywhere?
No, I don't. Out the fucking way.
Where's that cab got to now?
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Come on! The shittiest detective ever. Out the fucking way, mate! Where is he? Where's the cab?
11K, further on your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitmer. KGPL clear.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
No, it's not.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
No stopping, sunshines. Oh, hobo camp. Let's go. Shot, mate. And this look for me. Out my fucking way. Out the fucking way, boys. Try it. I'm going to take some off. Really?
Oh, it's Bob. Leave me alone. I fought. Where's my wife? I'm the one. Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. Do you know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Mr. Hovering Man. Where am I supposed to look for a fucking homeless guy? No?
There are 3 kinds of people. Those who can count and those who can't.
Okay, we'll come back there then.
Continue to respond, sir.
I won't get in the fucking car, chubby. Like too slow. else. Get out your car. We've forgotten something.
I can't believe Teresa's dead.
I can't believe you're... Right, let's double check everything. Right, that's gone. Out my way, chubby.
Probably nothing.
Right, is that done? No, it's not. No, I've done that one. Have a look at this shirt.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
We've got Sailor Boy offering himself up on a plate back at Central. Let's go.
So that, buddy.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Right, let's go back home. Jeepers Creepers.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Well, I'm busy. Well, that's why you wear a seatbelt, guys. Was you in a car accident? Was it your fault? Cool now. Well, I thought it was this way, it's not. It's... Well, I thought it was night time. Jeez.
He's in interview 2.
Twice.
What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Yes, sir. Aye, aye, Captain.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
So you were defending Mrs. Terrellson's honor?
Yeah, something like that.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab, and I caught a bus back to the base.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus, and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off, and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
That's a criminal
What now?
offense.
Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
Okay, we'll go to the bus depot. So I just wanted to give you a kiss, and I'm got my pocket ready put. Right, and the cab we go. I mean, cop car.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrellson picked up?
Oh, we're kind of busy.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Get out of the way!
Sake. I have to wear them headphones on the loose. Yeah, that's bloody me alright. Oh, here we are. Butters.
This guy must have escaped.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
We'll need to run the loop.
Have we got to do this? Jesus.
We're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
We got to do a bus route. Are you fudging kissing me? And a come on, chubby.
All-American 7-4. Let's go get him. This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am. Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. Just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife, Phelps.
Oh, Rusty.
It's gone the other way, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. Alrighty then.
How long is this bus route?
It actually covers an area around the size of Central Division.
The probability is we'll find it about halfway around.
Bad luck says we'll be chasing it all night.
We're back at the depot.
This is starting to grate a little.
You know, whatever happened to the joys of rigorous search? Dogged police work, you know?
They went out the window about 2 blocks ago.
Hey, this could be a Cole Phelps I'll grow to love.
Don't count on it.
Coming offense.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
The fuck are you doing, mate? Excuse me, mate.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Coming offense, mate.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
Yep. Call some backup then, mate.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Second Street.
Continue to respond.
It's weird, huh? Home. Why have you got a shotgun, mate?
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out to the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this. Fuck off, keep him down, fellas.
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight for it!
Oh, for fuck's sake! Officer down! Tobacco! Why did he shoot him in the fucking first place?
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. You need to hold out for the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this. Buckshot, keep down, Phil.
If you want your rightful share,
These men know they're harboring a murderer?
What are you doing? Ah! No! I go suck your mum, mate. Hold on.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. You need to hold out for the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this. Buckshot, keep down, Phelps.
You want your rightful
These men know they're harboring a murderer?
We need to fight for it!
Killing make you feel powerful.
You know it's against the law to...
You're doing them a favor, partner.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Huh.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
I found the robe.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin. Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Okay. Okay.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Oh dear. Hmm. Oh.
Any ideas? What do you think?
Let's finish this. Back to the station.
Have we done the hobo camp? Let's go back to... Let's go back home then. Fucking useless. Come on, slow coach.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
I know. Well, park to perfection. I didn't fucking walk, I got the car here.
We're going this way.
Hey, you think those guys...
Okay, I'll go out through the door and come back in. Can someone open this door? Get out my...
Help me out.
Come on. If Ackerman won't play ball, I'll rattle his teeth until he does.
Oh. How am I fucking one?
I don't think I should say anything more.
Alright, we're doing an interview then.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Hello?
Come on, Phelps, on your bike.
Go in here.
I'm at a loss.
Come on. If Ackerman won't play ball, I'll rattle his teeth until he does.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You have an alibi? Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
Da 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 da.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Okay. Golden boy. Club 111.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
Love, he's on the other side of the train.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Councillor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve.
Come on.
It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Another body. And Deirdre Muller's ring.
Hell, what
the
is
Emperor
it?
may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Hold on. We're gonna go play ball. Where is he? Come on, get in the fucking car.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. 211 is shots fired at 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3 identify. Officer needs help, 103 MD.
Loans for wedding rings and gold chains. I thought
you boys.
You're under a vest.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. You feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice engagement ring. Or a wedding ring. No, this is the wedding ring.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22 karat gold diamond. Wedding ring. That's it.
What have you got on the guy?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
It's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. Right, let's have a... Out my fucking way, come on.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine, and the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
How
have to rely on this guy
fucking
to
way.
his own vanity.
Come on. Out my fucking way. Nice. Fuck's sake. Are you all in my bloody way? Sake.
Whoa there!
Out the fucking way, girls. Magically, we have a different car.
Ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development in the ring.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
All right, buddy. And we have...
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Bowling pin? Where do you want a bowling pin? Can I have that bar thing? Can we sign in?
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Okay. What about her handbag? What's in her purse?
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Okay, where's the rest of the letter? What's this?
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Ah, did it?
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
We're gonna do some waving, my lady. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, not in that hand.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
I'll wave at you. Right. Wait, how's your face?
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
1 hour, 2. Right. Hi, Tim.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now. Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Oh!
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Really?
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Oh, you fucking dickhead, bruv.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
You found her lipstick. What did you write on her body?
What are you talking about? I didn't write anything.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
You just came across the body?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Stop fucking hitting him!
You get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Jesus fucking Christ, mate, what is wrong with ya?
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Not sure this means much.
Well, you never know what it is, do you, mate? Looks a bit suspicious, doesn't it? Did you have a cigarette
Doesn't
last
appear to
night?
be connected.
Well, I'm double checking everything. Should place it up.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help.
Kind of fucking cold. Come on. No, I want the fucking location.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. 211 is shots fired at 410 South Flower Street. Units at Canano Code 3 identify.
Jesus Christ, it's a long way for a liquor store, isn't it? Isn't it? In it. Wow. Out my fudging way. Whoa! Sorry. Came around the corner too quick. Detective. Jesus Christ, this is a long one. Mate, did you not see? Come on. Liquor store. Let's get drunk.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Let's go. Where's her stuff then, mate?
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Shut up.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store, that was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Good for you, mate. Fuck the globe.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Of course she will.
She wasn't always such a loner.
What a lovely picture.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Oh dear. Is that everything? Was her mum, sister, auntie? No? Occasions. These fucking homicides, man.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Question the owner. He must know something.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, actually.
We're trying... A social visit? To pick up where the money came from? Are you and Evelyn close, Mr. Rock?
She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys.
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
All right.
Finish your drink, let's go.
Car 11K, come in. Car 11K, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly, return to Central, code 2.
11 King, in or out? Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Code 2. This is very important. Alrighty, let's go. Out of the fucking way, mate.
captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Aye, Captain. Jesus Christ.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
He ran the light on Olympic.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks.
Ta-da!
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Like back to work.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified. This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress.
Fuck's sake. Let's do a bank job.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
Pick the wrong bank robber.
Inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, make a push to the building.
Yeah, we're going towards the building, mate. Put your hand out again. Okay?
Find some cover!
Get over here! I need some extra firepower!
Wait. Ah, shit on the truck. Reply this.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Oh, really?
Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Aye, aye, Captain. Going swimming for a robbery.
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
No, pick it up, you cunt. No, pick it up, you cunt.
As soon as he pokes his head out, we step on it. Don't move, mister.
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale. That's it. That's all of them.
I did not die. I got a couple of shots in me.
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance 11K. All units code 4 on the 211 and Bank of America. Code 4.
Right. If you want to bloody drive, get in the car. Going bowling under heating. We're gonna be bowling until we dirty. New song.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
I'm gonna kill him, are we?
Tasty burger.
Towards the back.
Down the left side of the house.
Yeah. Thanks. Gonna have a little giggle around.
Tiernan! LAPD!
For fuck's sake. Mate, come on.
There!
We have to nick a car.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Oh!
These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Mate, come on, we got some pizza.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means, fellas.
Take out his...
Phelps, you gotta get me closer!
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. Hit him, Cole! Spin him out!
Thomas! Ah!
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires!
Well, you're supposed to have done that ages ago, mate. Still apparently. Come on.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road!
Why are you in the fucking...
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's alright, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Fucking super place to put us in, yeah?
Put your hands where I can see them.
Fucking idiot, mate. Whoa. Right, let's get an alcohol. Right.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Right. I start shooting at me, mate. Jesus Christ. Truck going straight to eyeball. Truck. Bastards. Don't fucking shoot at me, mate. It's more than a bloody apartment. It looks like a freaking hotel. Or they've flats. 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Flat 6. Purchase class 2. Tree 3. First floor. To this one. 7. 8. Why did you say? Oh. Michael Jackson.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. You want to do the honors, Phelps?
Okay.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Ain't that look nice? So he likes drinking. He likes baseball.
Don't think this is anything.
Well, it's juice, isn't it? It's magic juice that makes you drunk.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I know nothing's going to be here. It's relevant. What's this? Restroom? Alright, let's go upstairs.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
No shit. Ah.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Do not lose that son of a bitch.
I'm not gonna lose this. Fuck's sake. Get down, will you, fat fuck? Oh, fucking shit. Oh, fucking stairs. Come with a gun. I'll shoot him in the leg.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Come here, you fat fuck. Well, that's me. Mate, you're under arrest. Don't fucking make it hard for yourself, mate. Always the good cop has to fucking run, isn't it?
Give it up, LAPD.
Come on, skinny. Slow down.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Oh, I felt that. You'd fucking smacked his face on the pavement. Okay.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Turner set him up. I don't think that asshole Jameson did that, do you? Whoever did it. This was that guy, you fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the doggy?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for any Central unit.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's take a left. Holy Land. Just drove past it.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young Phelps.
Oh.
A little twist.
Let's try number 2 first. Hello.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
And
you told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Doesn't look good, Grosvenor. It's either you or Tiernan from where we're sitting.
Personally, I think Evelyn is better off. But I had nothing to do with it.
Son of a bitch.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
I did not find nothing. Nice.
And you have someone who can corroborate your story?
Unfortunately, no.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Shit.
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Shit. Interview 1.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Fuck's sake.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Very nice.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Come on, Tiernan. Either you killed her or she left the hotel. Why did she leave?
Look, I may have yelled at her. I was very drunk. It's hard to remember.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key. Present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn...
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn? Will there be much more of this? It's just that I wanted to get home and work.
Fuck.
Gordner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick.
Phelps badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Oh!
Thanks, ma'am.
Can I have his criminal record? Actually, no. Hello.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Back up.
You're holding out on us, McCaffrey. What other trouble have you been in?
I was in a few labor disputes before the war. I didn't use my real name.
Fuck's sake!
Hey, I gave his wife a tap.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective.
Touché.
Let's see where this takes us.
Oh, let's do this again.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Good call.
So she was your follower.
That's one way of describing her. She was like a stray dog, desperate for a master.
Oh, you...
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Ah.
And you have someone who can corroborate your story.
Unfortunately, no.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Fuck's sake. I suck at this game.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
She was old enough to be your mother, Tiernan. Were you banging her?
That's none of your business.
You a mama's boy, Tiernan?
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her. No, don't go! We both want the truth here.
Fine.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Evelyn was beaten to death with a lug wrench. We found a wrench at McCaffrey's apartment.
You see? It was McCaffrey. He had nothing but hatred for me and Evelyn.
I found.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Fuck's sake. I'm a fucking man.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thank you.
Okay.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
So that's the extent of your criminal record?
That's right. I'm fighting for social change. I'm no criminal.
Right. I fucking give up with this shit. I'll punch you in the head. I do this one more time.
Why did you run?
I was was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Of course we're gonna think it's you, mate. Right. First one. Relationship with the victim.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Bad cop.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
No. That's question 1. Question 2. James.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Back up.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Bad cop. Yes. Bad cop. 3.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Come on, Tiernan. Either you killed her or she left the hotel. Why did she leave?
Look, I may have yelled at her. I was very drunk. It's hard to remember.
No.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Right, I got a cues for number 3. Good cop.
Evelyn was beaten to death with a lug wrench. We found a wrench at McCaffrey's apartment.
You see? It was McCaffrey. He had nothing but hatred for me and Evelyn.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange.
Bad
She always wore it.
cop.
Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key. A present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
We got 1 out of 4. How am I fucking face?
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Right. Right, let's write down his name. Gross Vano McCaffrey. Right. Question 1. Relationship with the victim.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Bad cop.
Doesn't look good, Grosvenor. It's either you or Tiernan from where we're sitting.
Personally, I think Evelyn is better off, but I had nothing to do with it.
Nope. Good cop. Question mark. Right, number 2. Alibi.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight.
Was bad.
Remind me, where were you?
Cool.
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the 5th columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. It's your funeral.
It's either gonna be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Shit. Phone.
Vice boys get any on the side?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks for your help.
Out my way, fatty.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man.
Does
I came
it?
back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Right. That's the community. Accused.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating
cut.
some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at a prison graveyard.
Okie dokie. He's angry. Oh, he's in Death Row. Okay. Death Row, not Death Co. Death Row.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon's in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Nam boots?
It's sheer to the left. to the right, he goes right through a pass with 2 Navus and infilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes.
I'm in charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Looking, wandering up to heaven.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
Fuck's sake. Poems.
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
Okay.
No one else but the killer knew about this message. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller...
Hang on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder...
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Oh, that's alright. I like playing his game.
Seems like a decent guy.
Right. Make sure. Current destination.
Now if he starts strips off me at the grand jury.
Get in the car, chubby.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Rather you than me, Phelps. You know the local hobos use that as a latrine.
That's right.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
And there's a sticker.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
I actually do not know where I'm supposed to be going. Browse. Hidden vehicle. Museum. City of Christ. Hidden vehicle. Hidden vehicle. Another hidden vehicle. More hidden vehicles. I don't want hidden vehicles. We'll have to do some driving. Get in a car. We'll have to do some driving, man.
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. Clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. That pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Any Central Unit, Car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church. Unit.
Oh, we're gonna have to go. Don't pull out when I'm fucking driving about. I said don't drive, but pull out when I'm driving. Bloody people don't understand silence in this game. And I should be dodging. Lead foot. Why would there be a cave? Jesus Christ, is this the only map? I don't want to actually. Where am I? You're all the way up there. I'll go up this way. Or up to the top. Ta-da. Oh god. Let's try up to here.
God, you're gonna kill us!
Good. Nice one, that one. Right. Not this. 1, 2, 3. The fourth turning, right at the end. 1, 2.
Watch it, will you?
Sake! Ah, the
LAPD, police emergency.
Your life, Buster.
We're gonna have to fucking try this.
You need to turn left at the next junction.
Turn left. Look at us in a bloody pickup. Is that a police station? I would do that. It's a police station, boy.
Attaboy, up there you go right now. Take the next right. Go right.
My little net, I got a new set
From its curved roof, the mountain's frozen tears hang down, raining forth doubtful light.
Doubtful is right.
A chandelier. The glass dome at the halls of justice. It's worth a shot, Rusty.
Okay, Professor, one shot's all we got.
Ain't got sirens.
Okay, so go left at the next one.
Hang on. Let me check my custom thing off.
You don't need to turn here.
Turn.
You're taking the next left. I need you to take a left at the next corner. Up ahead, you turn left.
Out my fucking goddamn way. It's police business. Come on, get in a cop car. Go in this one. City Hall, where's the City Hall? Fuck's sake. Union Station. Review set. Library. Where the heck is the City Hall? Are you a mother?
Any Central Unit, Car 16F reports a possible jumper at 8 and Hope, the Methodist Church. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Why did you reverse into me in the fucking first place? Prick. Get in the fucking car! Why do you lot keep fucking pulling into me? Yeah, I'm looking for shortcuts. Thank you very much, mate. Sounds yard. I'm going to... Oh, mate.
Continue to respond, sir. And for the 85 precinct unit that is 1098, respond.
Oh, and Pidgey's out my way. Okay. Can it be this way? Hollywood. Wow.
Officer needs help, 103 and Blue.
Just try not to use any sirens. There's always one trouble like that doesn't want to work.
So wait for the next turning and go right.
New sat nav.
Take the next left. You're taking the next left. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
This one?
Don't turn here.
Speed.
You're going straight here. Keep on going. Okay, so go left at the next one. I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Next corner.
You need to turn left at the next junction. Okay, at the next corner, go right. You don't need to turn here. Stay on this road. Keep on going. Take the next left.
Sorry.
Through this intersection. Keep on going through here.
Okay.
Through this intersection.
Keep going.
Take the next right. Don't turn here. Keep on going.
You said take the next right.
Straight on. You don't need to turn here. So wait for the next turning and go right. Up ahead, you turn left.
Come on.
Straight through the next intersection.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
Oh, I'm doing it here.
Any central unit, car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8.
Death plunge.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there.
Let me do the talking, Detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps. Come on then, Lightfoot.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked him up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
Why don't the fire brigade get their shit out?
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly, I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
Hey!
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Hey, we captured someone from committing suicide. How's that for a change, mate, eh? Let's get an alcohol. Oh, where the hell is City Hall? We found the cathedral. Alright. That's our police station. I might as well go. What a break! Whoa!
No way.
Where the heck is the city here? A second attempt. There is a cave all overgrown, trying with those palms.
Any central unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
I was going to do some climb while trying to. Sounds like the
You don't need to turn here. It's left at the next intersection. Okay, at the next corner, go right. I need you to take a left at the next corner. Don't turn here. Up ahead, you make a right. Through this intersection.
Straight through the next intersection.
You're taking the next left. I need you to take a left at the next corner. You're making a right at the next intersection.
Do you know what I'm driving? Yeah, rubbish sat nav. Next time I'll pull you over. Whoa!
Any Central unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
This is car 11 King. Go ahead with the further.
11 King, 2459 suspects sighted in the vicinity of the trolley station on Lucas Avenue between Court and Colton.
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm
poke.
not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Fuck's sake, I do something stupid.
Officer needs help, 103 and east.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I need to turn around. Yeah, I know. I went in the wrong corner. Fuck you.
Any Central unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue.
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm
poke.
not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
No.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Try not to get hit.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I can't hit him. They're more dangerous than I am. stoop, apparently, that's right. I made someone crash.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road!
Girls and boys up my way.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Show me your hands!
Yeah, show me your hands, fatties. Burger's nice.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
Let's go now. Right. I can't think of anywhere else. Graveyard. Right. Sit Investor Hall of Records. Let's find
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Let's try that. Right. Oops.
All units, officer needs help.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
God damn it, get out.
Put your hands in the air.
What are you doing,
What are
man?
we waiting for?
He's hiding in the alley!
Shimmied up a drain pipe.
Where is he? Motherfucker. Move out of the way, Pidgeys. didn't escape, I'm gonna fucking shoot him in the head. Last mission. Alright. Do you know what? Where's the police station? We're not going down that road.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Unit 10, code 3, identified.
Yes, I'm bad at parking too. Fucking way, you prick.
The women don't find your handsome?
No.
Hey, don't mind me.
So where did the females go for? Oh yeah, there's no female shot, is there?
I survived the war for this.
I need plastic surgery.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
I understand you, but thousands wouldn't. Goddamn Harry thinks he can get press whenever he pleases.
How am I fucking face you? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know.
Still confess.
Duty Sergeant.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, all the love and more.
Oh. Is he in now? No, he's not.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Damn it. Storage. What
Advice? How many caves are full of flowers in L.A.? Maybe it's a painting that looks like that.
say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Phelps, there's a crime happening somewhere. Go find it.
Some of us don't have time to stop and chat.
Until next time, I'm trying to work it out.